first guest was an original cast member on Saturday Night Live. Now, since then, he has, of course, starred in such films as Caddyshack, Fletch, and the National Lampoon Vacation movies. Now, beginning June 5th, he can be seen in the brand new movie Dirty Work. Please welcome Chevy Chase.
Thank you so much. I beg your pardon? What was that, Baba Booey?
Baba Booey, probably.
Of course. Incidentally, there are two friends in the audience, Aaron and Alexander. Are you here? Yeah. I just wanted to say thanks for coming and hi, and how are you? I wanted to mention you on TV, that's all.
What's that?
Old friends.
Now you have to greet everyone else individually in the audience, to be fair.
Everybody in the audience is named Aaron and Alexander.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of names, I want to start off with something. You touched his inner thigh there for a second.
What did I think?
That was just my hand. Oh, okay, I got real jealous for a second. Just my hands, Daddy. All right. I'm sorry. We just did it last week.
You said his unit.
No, maybe his unit.
He brought his unit in here. None of us could fit in here.
You know, you just mentioned names. I didn't know this about you. I thought I knew everything about you. I'm reading your bio, and it mentioned your real name.
Yes.
Chevy's not your real name.
That's correct. It's Bob.
No, it's not. Your real... You lie, and for that you must be punished.
Oh, so you're going to tell, are you?
Well, do you mind? It's
not at all. It's only been mentioned a few times.
I didn't know that. Cornelius. Your real name is Cornelius.
Correct. My real name is Cornelius.
You're named...
Bob Chase. Any Corneliuses in the audience?
Yeah.
All right.
That's an insane name, Cornelius. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think that's a good name, Danny. Cornelius was my mother's adoptive father's name.
Right. Okay.
And there you have it.
So you didn't stick with it. You thought, I'm going to change that right away.
I didn't change it. My grandmother changed it when I was 2 days old.
Oh. She just said Cornelius. That's going to be a lifelong of beating.
They just started to think, what are they going to call him? Yeah, it's going to be...
Well, I was saddled with this.
What's your real name?
Sadly, this is my real name.
O'Brien?
Yeah. My dad got liquored up, named me Conan, and I just... it went that way the rest of the time.
I think Conan's a good name.
No, thank you. Just Conan.
Conan. Not Conan. No, Conan the Barbarian is...
No, that's a different guy.
Different thing, yeah.
I want to ask you about... I've enjoyed the National Lampoon Vacation movies, and the last one I liked too, Vegas.
Yeah.
We go to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But I was wondering, in that you're still doing as many stunts as you did in the early ones. And I'm thinking at some point, I mean, you're doing stunts now that, I'm 35, I wouldn't try these stunts. And you're still slamming into things and falling off things.
You're only 35?
Yeah. That's sad for you?
No.
Okay.
You know what? I don't do that many stunts. We have stuntmen, and I do a few falls here and there. I mean, I can still take a good pratfall. But for the most part, I try to take it easy. I can feel it in my knees and between the toes. The two big ones.
So tell me, what are you wearing?
It's a little rough. I just saw you in St. Bart's. I think we ought to mention this. Now I've touched your unit.
That's right. Yeah. No,
St. Bartholomew.
What?
St. Bartholomew.
Yeah, I was on vacation with my girlfriend, and we went over to this. They said, "Oh, you got to go to this other island." So we got on this boat.
Yeah.
We went over this other island. We threw up the whole time we were on the boat.
Thing. And let me, it was a 4-hour boat ride to the island I was on.
Right.
And you had 1 hour on the island.
Right.
And then a 4-hour boat ride back, and then fly to New York to do the show.
Right.
So you had nothing.
Yeah.
You
I'm kind of cheap.
barfed for 8 hours.
The plane ride was more expensive, so I went to the boat.
What's more, you arrived on the beach as I was leaving because it was pouring rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so you're saying that I'm a sad...
fun, boy.
I'm a sad, pathetic character. No, I got to this island, and all I did was see celebrities. I don't see celebrities in my normal, everyday life.
Well,
they seem to avoid me, and I go to this island, and it's just cram-packed. I run into you, I run into, like, Michael J. Fox, I ran into Kevin Pollak.
You stepped on him, didn't you?
What the hell was that?
Conan 6'5", implied Michael's, Michael's is a small fella. That's all I meant.
Oh, well, that makes it okay then. Well, now Michael J. Fox won't be mad that he knows he's small. Yeah.
When you mention St. Bart's, it's a tiny island, and it's predominantly indigenously French island. A lot of French people go there on vacation. And it is the most frightening, probably why you came on boat, landing you can make in an airplane. You come over a very high mountain with a little valley, about 20 feet on either side of the wings. And then at the end of the, this is why we call it an airstrip, at the end of the airstrip, all of a sudden there are just naked breasts in front of you. French women on the beach.
That's how they stop the planes often. Just...
I mean, it's one of the most encouraging. You're in perilous fear.
Yeah.
And that's what
But also, it is a predominantly nude island, and what freaked me out is that all the people that choose to be nude are in their mid-60s. I'm not kidding.
So I don't mind the nude women. What I like is there's a nude guy there. That I have 3 daughters, and my 9-year-old is just sort of walking around him in circles, and he had clearly no tan line. Clearly, all he did was walk back and forth, nude, hanging down to the sand, and about 60 years old. It was one of the ugliest things I've ever seen. And he wore, just in case he gets sunburned.
Well, thanks for mentioning it on national television.
He wore a hat, just in case, he got sunburned. No helmet.
Well, no one's going to be going there anytime soon.
It's a beautiful island. It's a beautiful island.
His name was Bob Dole.
God, it was before the Viagra, because who knows what.
Now he's stopping the planes. All right, we have to...
No, now he's the runway.
Well, things have degenerated as far as I'm going to allow them to. You've been on the show. You were on the show once before. You play. You play keyboards. And,
yes, I do.
And I'm telling you this for the first time. I'm making you aware of a talent you did not know you had.
I play.
And we thought it might be nice if tonight, to end the segment, if you'd be kind enough to play with the band. Would you like to do that?
When is the segment over?
Pretty much right now.
Okay. You want to do it?
Yeah, I think it'd be fun, yeah. Chevy Chase, everybody!